My next guest is currently writing a second series of her brilliant sitcom Getting On. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jo Brand.
Thank you for playing me on with That's a Lovely, She's a Lovely, taking the piss. I love you. Don't panic, I can't run. Hope you've all got your mobiles switched off. I haven't. I've got a special dispensation because I'm expecting a text from Tiger Woods any minute. And a couple of footballers. One thing I'm always asked, right, is if you could take a pill that would make you thin, would you take it? Of course I bleeding well would. I like to take a pill that made me 6 stone. Then I could eat me way back up to 10. What a bloody brilliant weekend that'd be, wouldn't it? Now, I realise I'm also a bit of a fashion icon, and if any of the women here are wondering where I got this delightful outfit from, it was out of a skip in Anne Widdecombe's garden. Rich pickings there for the fat ladies. Now, I know I come across as quite sporty, but actually I don't really go to the gym very often. Ever. And I woke up in the middle of the night recently in a cold sweat thinking, Christ, I haven't done any exercise since I was 2. So I went up to see my GP, said, is it too late for me as a fat middle-aged woman? He went, no, it's never too late. Just start slowly. Just do something a couple of times a week that gets you slightly out of breath. So I started smoking again. And, you know what? I feel great. But I thought, I've got to do some exercise. Swimming's a good one, isn't it? Because if you're a fat person, only your head pokes out of the water. It's great. So I was up and down the pool, got really peckish, but it was all right, because I had a nibble on the floats. But, you know, I'm one of those lazy people. Unless I've got something to work towards, I don't do the exercise. So I entered myself for a charity swim in the sea near Hastings. Yum. Hadn't got me cosy out since the 70s. It was a little bit tight in certain areas. Had to plait my bikini line in case it caught on some rocks. Yeah, don't hold that image in your head too long. It'll upset you. But it was a bit of a nightmare because I was doing this sponsored swim with a professional swimming team, just me and my fat mate Jo, right? So we were last, basically. And they obviously thought the fat ones are going to drown. So we had a bloke following us in a canoe, right? And he had a bamboo stick with a blinking energy drink on the end of it. And said to him, get a burger on the end of that or I'm going to punch a hole in your canoe, you twat. Now, I've been trying to work out whether you're a posh audience or not. Are you posh? You're not really, are you? Because I can usually work it out. When I was on tour a few years ago, I used to take this thing round with me called a wife leader, which is like a woven stick with an elasticated end that they used to use 300 or 400 years ago. Some of the men are thinking, oh, can I get one of them in Asda? I think you can, guys. And what I used to do is hold it up and try and get the audience to guess what it was. And I was in Cambridge one night, very posh audience, held up my little wife leader, and I kid you not, I said, do you know what this is? And when a woman in the front row went, is it a cassava juice extractor? I don't even know what a bleeding cassava is. Following night, I was in Warrington, held up my little wife leader, said, does anyone know what this is? And a bloke at the back went, fat bird with a stick. Thank you from me. Nice to see you. Take care. Good night.
Jo Brand, everybody. What a legend. What a legend.